can't sleep, because they keep on talking. I try and count the days, yeah, keep on chalking. I try to eat, my belly keeps on churning. And gotta take the heat to keep the fire burning. They make me walk for miles, and I keep on trudging. I wanna be released, but the boat ain't budging. I try to scream, but they do not hear me. I wanna be footloose and fancy free. Yeah. Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Freedom! Gotta get out, gotta get out now. Staring at the wall, I'm losing my focus. And the clock is ticking, I feel so hopeless. Playing a waiting game, my soul is dying, and I have to break free. I won't stop trying. Yeah! Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out.
Getting set for first pitch at Petco Park. The Dodgers meet the Padres. Next on the show. America's finest city, earning its nickname once again on a gorgeous afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the West-leading LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and this one should be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, keep in mind that the ball doesn't carry here nearly as well at night as it does in the daytime. So some of those home runs that you were hitting in batting practice are going to be warning track outs during the ballgame.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As the skipper, Don Mattingly, will line his guys up this way. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 3, Carl Crawford.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Now another 0-2. Line hard, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level, Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now a hard liner toward short. And that gets on by. And Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
Yeah, he's all over this pitch. You see it right here. Lines it into left field. Now they've got a man on to start the ball game.
Justin Turner will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Let's turn 2. Pitch on throw.
Now the first pitch. And there goes Crawford. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
The next pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Now after the stolen base, any thought of a bunt here to get him to third?
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for one.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him hack.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
You know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Here comes the 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here he comes on 2-1. Curveball and a dandy right there, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2 now.
Oh man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's as good as a strikeout there. If this ball gets by him, it's an easy run, but he's in a good fielding position here, and he'll make the play and hold that runner at third base.
Here's Adrian Gonzalez now in his former ballpark. If you're wondering about the most home runs in franchise history, Adrian finished his days in San Diego with 161, second only to Nate Colbert on the all-time list. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Come on, hold it down.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave one. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres, and it looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Yangervis Solarte will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They come into this one fresh off a 4-2 homestand, so they'll be hoping to get the same sort of production as they head out onto this road trip.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A stab, and he's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Matt Kemp will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Padres down in order. We've played an inning. no score. Andre Ethier will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Andre Ethier.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Upton will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, He just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Here now the 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break through this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. And the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As he'll ground this one foul off to the right, it's strike one. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch to him. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about felt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. And this is fouled straight back. Third inning, no score to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Right there is Marmas. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here, 2 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Carl Crawford will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Here's the 2-0. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. The 2-1. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
The 3-1 coming. And a full count now, 3-2. Three-two, here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Justin Turner will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 2-1 home. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 1 left for LA. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Jed Jerko will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. One 0 on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Clint Varmus will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch on the way. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
He's ready now. The pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent, both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Ian Kennedy will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First offering on the way, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play will be to Kendrick covering at first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. He's set, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
From the belt, the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Myers comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Andre Ethier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Swing and a liner towards second. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. Around third is Puig headed for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll swing at the first pitch and ground it foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Yonder Alonso will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
It's pretty safe to say he's found his stroke up there. He's got that batting average back up to the 280s now, and he just looks like a much more confident hitter these last few games.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One, two. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Justin Upton will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on its way to Upton. And they start him out away with a cold strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. This ball's grounded foul. The next 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one too.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Kendrick on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jimmy Rollins will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Jimmy Rollins.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. Carl Crawford will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One home now to Crawford. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Now the 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other. And I don't think he got quite all of that one. But he still gave it a pretty good ride. And he's going to pull into second with his second base hit. And this one's a double.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. In now, Justin Turner as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now for Craw, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Derek Norris will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he struck him out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Will Myers will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. First pitch to him.
Here we go.
And that misses, ball 1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Kershaw now on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. So 1-2 with 1 away. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
You know, very rarely do you see a right-handed hitter get a ball to jump out of the yard in right field at this place. That ball would just die out there as it did that time.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Yasiel Puig will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. And here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
1-1 on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I'll tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. He's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Boy, awfully unlucky right there. Somehow he decides to go against the shift. He hits it the other way, where there's only one infielder on that side of the field, and yet he still hits it right to him.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Or is it foul? Whew, that's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag. And that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. For Ethier, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back 2-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Kevin Quackenbush will come in and pitch now.
Number 59.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, for Kendrick, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. The 1-0 home. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Let's go, Patrick. 1-1 pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 2-0 LA. Clint Barmes will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Will Nieves will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for round number 2.
Now back, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis Solarte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll step off and try again. Two-1. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. Around second, he'll try for third. Long throw to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Well, this ball is hitting pretty well out to right center field. Not too far away from getting out of here as it's off the wall. And that's just great hustle to try and push his luck. And he makes it up to third with a triple.
Yonder Alonso will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. first offering on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
The next pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the two-out triple. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Petco Park. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Alex Torres is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jimmy Rollins will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. One 1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here it comes, 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Clayton Kershaw will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Here comes the 1-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Carl Crawford come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Justin Turner will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Matt Kemp will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've been going through what is known as June gloom here in San Diego, and it's been pretty gloomy here for the Padres tonight. They just haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Justin Upton will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Line hard into left. Crawford is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Derek Norris come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Line hard, deep into left. Crawford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Yasiel Puig will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Now here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-2 coming. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
He's set, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
A 1-1. And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here comes a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Varmus. And the return throw sailed a bit, but good agility at first to go up, snare it, and then come down with his foot on the bag, and it's a double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, give him 3 hits now for the ball game. This one's probably the weakest of the bunch, but I doubt he'll be complaining. I know I wouldn't be.
Nick Vincent will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Howie Kendrick will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And Kendrick has a base hit.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away.
Come on, Friars!
Jock Peterson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Peterson.
That's deep!
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 2-0. Jock Peterson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Will Myers will get it started here for the Friars with Jed Jerko waiting on deck next.
Center fielder, Will Myers.
A.J. Ellis is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Catching, Kane. A.J. Ellis.
Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll step off and try and reset. Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact. As you get a look at his line so far, through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Jed Jerko will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Clint Varmus will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Fouled back. Now another 1-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Jimmy Rollins will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Jimmy Rollins.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. And the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. Fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
We'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds his thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment, it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. And the powerful Carlos Quentin is in the on-deck circle now. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here. And he'll step off and try again. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
There we go, Carlos.
The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here comes the 2-0. And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down.
You can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Yangervis Solarte will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
3-1 now.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 home. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first.
Yeah, at this point, they're just trying to get something on the board. You know, nobody wants to be shut out, so he takes a gamble trying to score here, and it just doesn't pan out.
Yonder Alonso will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off his shutout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Matt Kemp will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Matt Kemp will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. He waits, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You gotta like the work rate out there. 2 pitches, 1 out, 1 save, and 1 tight victory for the guys. Hard to do it much better than that.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the ninth, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 2-0. Good night from San Diego.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 7-2. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. He's 16. The loss goes to Ian Kennedy. He falls to 3-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12 Canonsburg trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park, 4, 11, and 25 routes, and service on the 3, 5, and 6.